Hello family, welcome back once again to my channel. Today we are going to be making amazing plantain Kakloo. So without further ado, stay with me to the end of this video. So here I have water on the fire and I'll be having this Kakloo with beans. So we are going to be cooking our beans first. So I washed these beans very well about 4 times before boiling. So allow these beans to cook until it is soft before I will go ahead to add salt. So here I'm just going to test it to see if it is soft enough. And I just have about half a tablespoon of salt. And then I'm going to cover this and allow it to cook for additional 5 minutes. So here I tested for salt to see if it's enough. And it has been cooking for 5 more minutes. As you can see, the water is almost dry out. So this time is ready and I'm just going to go ahead to grind pepper. So if you don't have a sanka, you can use your blender or your food processor to do this. This is okay. Back at home, we always use mortar to pound the peppers and even the plantain. So what I did is I'm using dry pepper. You can use any pepper of your choice. You can use fresh pepper. And then I added ginger and sliced onions. You can also go ahead and add more spicy to your flavor if you want. But for me, ginger, pepper, onion, and salt is enough. So for the Kakloo, you'll be using or you'll be needing overripe plantain. The plantain has to be very soft. And now I'm just going to go ahead and peel it and then cut it into smaller chunks. That way it will be easy for me to grind it or mash it. So as you can see, the plantain is overripe, very soft, and this is exactly what you will need. And here all my plantain is well peeled and cut, and I'm going to start by mashing this plantain. But you don't want to do this too much, just roughly mash is okay. You don't need to over mash it. You don't need it to be too soft. If not, it will not be too good. When it's roughly mashed, it tastes very well. You get that plantain chunks in it. And I'm mashing it step by step. I don't want to put all in it at once, so I'm just doing it step by step to make sure that I get the perfect texture that I want. So as you can see, I'm done mashing my plantain. Now I'll make sure I mix all together very well with the spices. And the next thing you'll be needing is your flour. I'm using all-purpose flour. And mixing flour to the plantain, you do it according to the texture that you want. If you want it very hard, you add more flour. If you want it softer, you add less flour. So for my 4 pieces of plantain, I'm adding just about half a cup of flour is enough for this. And I'm doing it step by step till I get the texture that I want. I don't want to add too much flour because I like mine to be very soft. So I'm down and I just put a little bit on the oil to see if it is hot. And then you go ahead and just scoop and then drop, scoop and drop. You do it to the how big you want it to look like, smaller, bigger size. So you just do it according to the size that you prefer. And then you fry this on medium to high, not too low, not too high. Medium to high is okay. That way your plantain will be fried very well, both in and out. But if you make your fire too high, it will fry out or it will get burnt easily out, but the inside will not be well fried. And if your fire is also too low, your plantain is going to absorb a lot of oil, and trust me, you don't want to do that. So just medium to high is perfect for this kakloo. Look at that. Isn't this beautiful? So beautiful, both in and out. The plantain looks amazing. So you fry until golden brown and it is done. So I'll go ahead to fry the last batch and it will be ready to be served. As you can see, the heat of the oil is just perfect. And just scoop in your plantain or your kakloo and fry slowly. So at this point, my plantain is fried, all is well fried, and as you can see, it's not too hard and it's not too soft. And here we are, the kakloo is so ready. It's so ready to be served, and you can have this with your beans, with your bambara beans. Kakloo normally is very nice with bambara beans, that is aboboy. But if you don't have bambara beans, you can make do with any beans that you have at all. It is perfect. I'm using black eye beans for this recipe because I do not have bambara beans with me. And this will also do justice to it, as perfect as just as the bambara beans. So you can see this is done beautifully prepared and so simple and easy, and this tastes absolutely delicious. Look at that, it is just perfect, very soft on the inside and the outside is nicely crispy and golden brown. So I hope you guys like this video. Please do not forget to subscribe, share, comment, and I'm going to leave the list of the ingredients